everybody, it's Crystal Welch, Triple Diamond Distributor for It Works Global. Welcome to our online wrap party. I want to thank everybody for joining us. I just want to double check and make sure that you guys can all see us. A couple of housekeeping items. If you are just joining us, if you can make sure that you comment below that you're checking in and let us know who invited you. And if you are a distributor on the line, please don't post your website or anything like that because there are several other distributors and guests on as well because we are one team, one mission. All right, so I want to go ahead and get started. You're going to learn a little bit more about what we do and who we are, and then you're going to hear some amazing stories from these ladies that are joining me tonight. I'm going to give it a second for this to catch up because it doesn't, oh, there I am. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure we were good to go. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's see, my presentation. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this crazy wrap thing. So, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? It's super easy, affordable, and fun. It's easy. You simply take it out of the package, and you can apply it anywhere from your chin down. You can cut it so you can customize it to fit wherever you want it to go. And so you could do your neck and chin area. You could do your belly. That's probably the most popular area that people wrap. Your legs, your back, your butt, your feet. I mean, literally anywhere from your chin down you can cut and customize this wrap. We do also have a facial applicator that is specific for your sensitive skin on your face, and then it has a cool eye cutout, nose so you can breathe, and then your lips so you can kind of talk, and that is specific for your face. Both of these you would wear for at least 45 minutes. And you can see results in as little as 45 minutes. You can try a wrap for only $25, so it is very affordable and lots of fun. You know, you can get some girls or some guys together and have a wrap party, or even a wrinkles and wine party. You could do lots of different things. This is what it does. It tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It helps reduce the appearance of cellulite. Well, all of us love to get rid of that. It gives you fast and lasting results from the botanically based formula, and it's a first-to-market product, so there's nothing out there quite like it. Now you can see from the before and after picture, the before and just 45 minutes later, what a dramatic difference this applicator did. Now that was just after one. Here are a couple other images after one, after two, and the bottom one is after four, because four is actually a full treatment of our wraps. And so one is a sample, but four is a full treatment. You can wrap every 3 days maximum. So if you were to do that whole treatment of four, that would take you about 12 days to get through. We have an amazing program for customers called a loyal customer program where you get lots of perks. One of the perks is you actually get discounted products, so you receive the wholesale pricing. You can earn free products and even free shipping. As a loyal customer, you would actually order one item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. That's how you would be eligible for the wholesale pricing. So to just give you an example of that, I mentioned a wrap is $25 to try. So that means the box of 4 would be $99, so $100. But as a loyal customer, you get a 40% discount on that, and you can get that box of 4 for only $59. So in front of you there, we have a few packs that have been put together because all of our products work really well together. The first one is called the Wrap Pack. It comes with the box of 4 wraps and our mini version of our defining gel. The defining gel has a lot of the same ingredients as the wrap, except way less concentrated so that you can put it on daily. Okay, so remember I mentioned you only want to wrap every 3 days, but the defining gel you can put on daily from chin to toe. Now that little guy is not going to last you very long because it is a sample, but it will definitely give you an idea of how it works and how amazing that product is. The wrap pack retails for $159, but as a loyal customer, you save $46, and you can get it for only $69, so that's a great discount there. The next pack is the Skinny Pack, and the Skinny Pack is my favorite pack and probably one of our most popular packs that we offer. This one has the box of 4 applicators, but this one you're also going to get the full bottle of defining gel, so that one's going to last you more like 4 to 6 weeks. And this also includes our fat fighters. Our fat fighter is a fat and carb inhibitor that you take 15 to 20 minutes after you eat. And that's going to help block some of the fat and carbs that you intake when you're eating. Now, this pack retails for $189, but you're going to save $77 as a loyal customer and get it for only $112. That's a significant savings there. The last pack that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is called the It Pack. The It Pack is going to have, again, the box of 4 applicators, but this one we're also going to give you a box of 4 facials. So you have both the wraps and the facial applicators, the full bottle of defining gel, and we're going to introduce 2 other products in this pack. The first one is our greens. This one has greens on the go in it. We have 2 different flavors for our greens, both an orange flavor and a berry flavor. And we have a few different sizes that they come in as well. Both a 30-day canister that has a little scoop for you. We have a 90-day canister, and then we have the little to-go packets that you see in front of you. Then, the greens actually help alkalize and detoxify your system. It consists of 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in that tiny little packet, which is a great, most people are not getting the proper nutrition that they need, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables. So this will help you get those 8 servings of fruits and vegetables, and it's going to give you a little bit of energy too. Next up, we have our lip and eye cream. I love this product. So our lip and eye cream you're going to put around your eyes, and you can even put it around the rim of the lip. I have a couple pictures here I want to share with you. And so this just shows you, like, it helps really open up the eye. The guy there you can see on his left eye is where I actually applied the lip and eye cream. And so you can see that a huge difference in how it opens up your eye. It gets rid of the bags underneath your eyes, and it helps tighten and firm that very sensitive skin around your eye. And you can do the same with the lips as well. So that is our lip and eye cream. This pack is $299, but as a loyal customer, you're going to get it for only $179. So you're going to save $120 with this pack, which is a really great deal. All right, so we have a couple other products as well. I can't talk about everything tonight, but I just want to mention a few other things. And so we do have everything from multivitamins to something for stress called Confianza. We have something for joint pain called Relief. And we even have an entire line of skincare. Included in our skincare is one of our more popular items right now called Hair, Skin, and Nails. And you can see from some of the different results here, you're getting results in a very short period of time from that hair, skin, and nails, and people are loving that product. So that's just a little bit of kind of what we offer in the product realm. I want to switch it over a little bit to talk a little bit about our business opportunity. We have an awesome business opportunity that gives you 3 very simple steps in order to run your business. So I'm going to share that with you a little bit. The first step is actually where you join the party. You can join the party for as little as $99. Now, with that $99, you do actually get a box of 4 applicators. So you can do one of 2 things with that. You can turn around and sell that box of wraps and make your money back, because remember, you're gonna the wraps are $25 each, so you can make your money back instantly. Or you can use them on yourself, so you actually have a personal testimony on how the wraps work for you. With that, the one requirement we do have for you as a distributor is that you have a minimum 80 BV auto ship. So you're going to opt in to that auto ship, which is just you purchasing about $80 worth of product each month. So I always suggest, you know, for new distributors to go ahead and put like a box of wraps and greens on there, because people are going to see a great difference on the greens and their wraps, or even now the wraps and the hair, skin, and nails, because people are really wanting to try that too. So just a couple of ideas of what you can put on that, because we are a wrap business and you need to be wrapping people. And so if you don't have any wraps, it's hard to wrap anybody. It's just like having a hamburger stand and not having any hamburgers. So you got to have wraps if you're going to run a wrap business. We do have a couple of options for you to boost your kit, so add on some more product to your kit. The first one is a mini booster pack. It's $149, and that comes with 2 boxes of wraps, so you're going to get 8 wraps there, a box of facials, so 4 of those, your canister of greens, the full bottle of defining gel, and a bottle of fat fighters. Now, when you go out and do a couple parties with that pack, you are going to make about $300 in party cash, which is a great deal. Then the next pack, oh, let me mention this too, excuse me. The mini booster is actually only available at the time that you enroll. So if that is something that you're thinking about, you want to get that right away, because it's not offered any other time except right when you're getting started with us. We also have a bigger booster, which is called the Party Booster, and this one is $349, and it comes with 4 boxes of wraps, so you're going to get 16 wraps in this one, a box of facials, so 4 of those, again, your defining gel, your fat fighters, but this one's going to include the greens on the go, which is great for sampling, and the lip and eye cream. So, you know, when you do some parties with that one, you're going to make about $500 in party cash. That's step 1. So step 2 is where you can wrap for free. So earlier I mentioned a loyal customer is someone that purchases 1 item a month for 3 consecutive months in a row. When you get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you're going to actually earn 2 boxes of wraps for free. So when you turn around and sell those wraps, you're going to make a $200 profit because you got them for free, which is awesome. We also have one little incentive is every time you get 2 loyal customers, you get something called a wrap reward, where you can actually purchase wraps for only $25. So turn around, sell those wraps, and you're going to make a $75 profit off that box of wraps. That's step 2. Step 3 is actually a $500 guarantee. What this states is if you do step 1 and 2, so you're going to join the party and you're going to get 4 customers in your first 30 days, and then you're going to have 3 friends join you who are also going to join the party and get 4 little customers in their first 30 days. The company guarantees that in your first 60 days of business, you should make at least $500. If you don't, they will pay you the difference. So that's a great little guarantee, super low risk, because most companies are not going to offer, like, okay, just follow our steps, and if you don't make that money, we're going to pay you the difference, and ours does. So follow the steps and you will be successful. We also have right now an amazing promotion called the Too Good promotion, where you can be eligible, one of 20 people, to earn $20,000 to pay off debt. And so this is the last time they're going to offer this promotion this year, and 40 people have actually already won this amazing award of $20,000, which is just great, because I know lots of us will probably have something that we can pay off, credit card or medical bills, or even student loan debt that you would want to get rid of, maybe even a mortgage to pay down. So talk to the person that invited you tonight, and they can give you a little bit more detail about what you need to do to be eligible for that Too Good bonus. All right, I went the wrong way. All right, so you're probably wondering what everybody in this business is making. What are the potential earnings for this company? Now, this is an average annual income chart for distributors at different ranks in the company. And so, again, average, and it's an annual, okay? So that means some people may make lots more, and some people may make a little bit less. So starting in the beginning as a distributor, the average annual income of a distributor is about $750 a month. Now, people might look at that, or excuse me, $750 a year. And people might look at that and say, well, that's not very much. But if you think about it, that is almost at least covering your monthly order. And so, if you're wanting to use product yourself, that's a great way to cover it. Is just by, putting that money towards your own orders. The next level is an executive. That's a first promotion level, which the average annual income is about $3,100. And so at that level, we're looking at a little bit more, maybe $250 a month, and so that could probably pay a bill, or put gas in your car for the month or something like that. Then we have a Ruby. Ruby is where people really start to see a difference. The average annual income of a Ruby is about $5,600. So now we're looking more like $500 a month, which, that could definitely maybe cover a car payment, or, groceries for your household. There are lots of different things an extra $500 could do. There's a statistic out there that says that most American households are anywhere from $300 to $500 away from bankruptcy. And so at this level, that could possibly help someone avoid that situation. Next up we have is Emerald. The average annual income of an Emerald is just over $10,000 annually. So that's about $800 a month. So, there are lots of people that could definitely put that toward, maybe you want to remodel your kitchen, or get a new car, or, there's lots of different things that you could do with that extra income. Then we have Diamond. Diamond is actually our first leadership level in the company, and the average annual income of a Diamond is about $23,000. So now we're looking at close to $2,000 annually, or excuse me, monthly. I keep flipping those up. So yeah, about $2,000 a month, and at this level, that's when a lot of moms decide, it's better for them to stay home with their little ones, and versus paying all that money for daycare and stuff like that. We do also have a promotion at the Diamond level that is a $10,000 good bonus, and good stands for get out of debt. And so if you enroll by the end of October, you would be eligible to earn this $10,000 bonus. And that's actually paid out at $400 a month for 25 consecutive months in a row. Now we come to our double diamond. Now you can see there's a nice jump. It pretty much doubles from diamond to double. The average annual income of a double is just over $54,000 annually. Now that is probably replacing a lot of professions out there, replacing their salary. So I have an awesome lady on the line that we're going to talk to, who is a double diamond that I met in Las Vegas a couple years ago. All right. Claudia, are you there? Did you unmute yourself?
I did.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. So, Claudia, why don't you tell us?
Can you hear?
I can hear you. Yeah. Why don't you tell us who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been at With It Works?
Okay. I'm Claudia Vazquez from Las Vegas, and I became a distributor September 12th, 2012. And I am a double diamond leader. Yay!
Awesome. So, tell us how did you find out about this crazy wrap thing? How did you get started?
I found out through Facebook. I actually saw one of those crazy before and after pictures, and I didn't believe it. So I did a lot of research, like before and after fake, before and after photoshopped, it works scam, and I found nothing. So I bumped into the compensation plan, fell in love with it, and signed up
Awesome.
before even trying any product. So
Wow, that's not very many people do that. There are some though, like you, so that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about how your life has changed since you're now what, this just hit 2 years into the business and you're a diamond. Tell us how your life has changed since starting this business.
well, when I started the business, going back in 2012, I'm a single mom, 2 kids, 14-year-old boy and 8-year-old girl, and I had a regular, boring 9-to-5 job. However, there was usually a lot of months left over after all of the money was gone. So I was struggling to make ends even come close to meeting every month. Um, when I became a distributor in September 12th, and September 24th, I lost my job, my full-time job, and then my car broke down, and I called Melody and I said, I'm quitting. I can't do this anymore. I can't even start it. And my sponsor, Melody McFarland, just talked to me, and she made me see that God had put this into my life for a reason. And so she said, you need to go and wrap everyone in Las Vegas, and I did. I just wrapped. I would take my kids on the bus, and I would just pass out Blitz cards and wrap everyone and absolutely anyone that would allow me to put the wrap on them.
Nice. So how
Started all
in your family's life?
It has affected my life tremendously. Now, I eventually found a full-time job, but I was able to quit my full-time job in April when I promoted to Double Diamond. So now I'm able to take my kids to school, pick them up, do homework, and work my business a lot better. I have a lot more time. And money-wise, it has completely blessed our family. I'm able to take trips. This year I took my kids to Disneyland and been to Florida twice this year, and it's just made a big difference in my life.
Wow, what a complete turn from losing a job and losing a car to now just working for yourself from home. That's awesome. You know, a lot of people are getting ready for the holidays, right? Your holidays are, I think I saw somewhere Christmas is 10 weeks away, which is just insane. Can you give those out there listening a tip about how they might be able to get some cash in their pocket to be ready for Christmas?
Absolutely. I tell all of my team, I tell them this, especially towards the end of the year, we need to do things on purpose. Go to all the special events all around. You know, every city, every park, every school is going to have a fall festival or a holiday party or a get-together. The churches, they all have something either for Halloween or something for Christmas. Get involved, and sometimes ask if you could put a little table with your information. I mean, that's what I've done. I've sold wraps just like that, just to earn wrap cash. Do things on purpose. There's a lot of events you guys could get involved in that could really benefit your business.
Awesome. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Claudia, for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you being on and sharing your story.
Thank you, Crystal.
Of course. All right. Let's go back to our presentation here. Give me a second. All right, so the next level is triple diamond. The average annual income, you can see there's another jump of almost doubles again. The average annual income of a triple is about 105,000, just close to that as the average. And so I am actually a triple diamond, so I'm going to share with you a little bit about my story and how I got involved. So I started this crazy wrap business in January of 2012. And like Claudia, I saw a post on Facebook and thought, well, it wasn't even an image. It was just a gal who I had done some business with before. She had hosted parties for another business that I was in at the time. Said, my mom dropped a couple pant sizes in 3 days. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? I mean, you know, as women, we're always looking for ways to drop, you know, pounds or lose weight or shrink or tighten quickly. So when I saw that, I messaged her and kind of asked her, what are you talking about? What is this? How does it work? And so she gave me information, and I was very much intrigued. And I attended an opportunity meeting at the RAM. It was at the RAM. And I had a burger and a cocktail. And then I got wrapped in the bathroom of the stall of the bathroom, and I fell in love. And so I thought, I could totally do this. If this works for me after I have this big burger and a cocktail, and it did that, how many other women out there would want to do the same thing? And so I was really excited about the opportunity, and so I got started, and I hit the ground running. I jumped in full force. At the time, I was a college professor at a community college, and I had done that for 8 years. And I wasn't really looking for anything, but I think it was kind of a right place at the right time, because then things started happening in that current job that I was no longer happy with, because I worked with at-risk youth, and so my job was starting to become very much the challenge. And so when I had my hands on this, you know, I got to diamond in my first 60 days, so I was able to earn that $10,000 good bonus, and that was like super exciting. I had accomplished a major goal of mine, and so I knew once I did that I could go pretty far in this business. And so, you know, my life has definitely changed since starting this. You know, I am no longer working a full-time job. I left after just about a year and a half of being in this business. I went triple diamond a year after I got in the business and earned a $25,000 bonus. And so after that, I walked away from, you know, being a college professor. And, you know, I am able to stay home. I only have one child. She's 13. So, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom to a teenager, which is fine because I'm here when she goes to school and I'm home when she gets here in the afternoon. Sometimes she kind of scares me because I'm like, oh my God, is it already 3 o'clock? So, you know, it's just freedom of time is probably the most significant thing that I appreciate from this business. You know, at the beginning of this year, we had a crisis in my family where my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer, and so any other time, there's no way I would have been able to be there for her the way I was able to be there for her. You know, she lives about 45 minutes away from me, and so, you know, being able to take her to doctor's appointments and just be there for her for support, and her going through major surgery, you know, me being there with her, being able to stay in the hospital with her and not have to worry about a job that I knew that I was still working per se, but I could take that time to spend with my family and take and know that everything is still going to be okay. So that's one thing that I can never, I mean, it's priceless. You know, the freedom of time is priceless. I am happy to report my mom is cancer-free now, and so she was able to battle that, and she's nice and healthy. So, but things like that, I feel like we take for granted until we're in that situation. Because if I had been working, there's no way I would have been there to support her the way I was. So that is kind of one of the biggest things that has changed in my life since starting this business is freedom of time, owning my own time. A tip. Christmas cash. Christmas is right around the corner, and I'm gonna take the easy route. The fastest way to get some Christmas cash is to get wraps on people. I mean, every time you wrap somebody, that's $25, and so you wrap. If you think about wrapping 4 people a week for 10 weeks, that's $1,000 that you can have in Christmas cash. If you double that and wrap 8 people a week, that's $2,000. So, that is probably the fastest and easiest way to be able to make some cash for Christmas. In addition to all the other bonuses that we have. I mean, the cash is just one of the ways that we are able to get paid, but there are other bonuses and things that people can earn, and you can earn them quickly. So if you want some Christmas cash, start getting some wraps on people, and that is your cash right there. All right, so I am going to take it out to the next level here, which we have is Presidential Diamond. The average annual income of a presidential, these numbers just get so crazy. My eyes start to cross looking at them, but average annual income of a presidential is just under $194,000 annually, which is just insane, right? So we're going to come and chat with my friend Jessica. Let's see, Jessica, make sure you unmute yourself.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, I can. All right, Jessica, tell us who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been with It Works.
My name is Jessica Hebert. I live in Zachary, Louisiana, which is right outside of New Orleans. I've been with It Works since September of 2011, so going on, I just made my 3rd-year anniversary with the company.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about how you got started.
My girlfriend Jane is the friend that literally offers every network marketing opportunity to you. If she's in one, she offers you one. And I said yes to the first 2. And I got in, didn't make any money. So the reason why I told her no to It Works is because Ryan would kill me if I joined another business. So I actually said no for a long time. It was a year or more that I said I just wasn't interested. And finally, I had 2 kiddos, which was a complete game changer because I thought after you had a baby, you just have your body right back. I thought that's what happened. So, the first one was, I bounced back pretty good. Second baby, not the case. I had 2 C-sections, and I just was done with my tummy. I needed something, and I called my girlfriend Jane, and I got ordered. I signed up, and I did the same thing. I signed up without even trying the product. Actually, I think my first order was a T-shirt, customer order forms, the $99 builder kit, and some product brochures. And I mean, really, it just started with those 4 wraps, and it completely changed my life. I was just blown away by my results. I absolutely loved it.
Nice. So what has changed in your life since you started doing It Works?
Everything. Everything has changed. Ryan and I, we have 3 boys. I just had my 3rd little boy 7 months ago. And I'm so grateful that I could be home with him. And I remember, when I had my 2nd son, I was in banking in Texas. I was a branch manager for Wachovia Bank. And I wanted to have a C-section just so I could have extra time off to stay with my baby. That's how bad I wanted extra time off. So I mean, just a time freedom. You can go. We have the freedom, to choose how long you want your maternity leave to be. We get Racy on the bus in the morning. Our dream before it works came into our life was for me to be a stay-at-home mom, and Ryan to work. Ryan was a breadwinner, and really we got what we wanted, but we didn't know what was going to come. Ryan had shift work, and if you have a husband that works shift work, he's gone. When he's on nights, you don't see him at all. So that was really, really hard for me. The kids missed him. I missed him because I had to do everything. I mean, you really are a single mom when your husband's on shift work. I talked to a girl yesterday, and her husband leaves out of town for like 2 weeks at a time, and it's just her and the baby. And my heart, she wants to work so bad. She wants that freedom. And, for us to be able to be full-time parents and, get our kids on the bus. We have lunch with them. I mean, we walk into the school. Racy our oldest just started kindergarten, and, they would just print out our name tags. So, the time freedom. I had some back stuff happen, over in August, right after, July and green carpet. And it was amazing that I mean, literally I was in bed and Ryan was home. I mean, we were so grateful for that. So, it's just a freedom in choices. It's a freedom that you can do. When your paycheck doesn't tell you what you can do what you want because your heart wants to. And I think that was like the biggest change for us, is really just having, the freedom of we want to because we want to.
Nice. Yeah, that's a great feeling to have. I know exactly what you're talking about. So, a tip. Christmas cash, what are you thinking?
There's so many multiple streams of income with this company. That's one of the parts I love. We have wrap cash. We get fast start bonuses. Wrap cash could be a daily thing for you. If you're out there putting the card in someone's hand and introducing the product to them, they're going to want to try it for $25. So you're constantly having that opportunity to put cash in your pocket. Fast start bonuses. Somebody's like, this is so easy. I think we all did that. We're like, if this works, I want to sell it. If you're getting the product in people's hands, they're gonna wanna sell it too. I mean, it's a new product to the market. It's a great advantage that we have. And then that residual income. So, I love your idea of really just setting a goal and getting wrap cash out there. Because when you're, setting those small goals to get the wrap cash, everything else comes. I mean, you said $1,000 in wrap cash. That's not counting fast start bonuses. That's not counting commissions, So, I mean, you have the time right now to start. October is almost over, but you still have a full, almost 2 months right now from where we are, right? You said 10 weeks. So, to get the product on people and work your business harder, I mean, you could really, it's a game changer this end of the year, right before Christmas. I mean, you could really do some fun stuff.
Exactly. Good stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate you being on with us tonight.
Thanks, girl.
Alrighty. Let's take it up to our next level we have is actually Ambassador Diamond. And this number most people look at and think, yeah, whatever, because I did. But now that I personally know so many people at this level, I know it is possible. The average annual income of an Ambassador Diamond is just under $586,000 annually. We're talking $500,000, which is just absolutely insane. So we're going to come and talk to my girl, Liz. Liz, are you there? Make sure you unmute yourself. There you go.
I'm here. Hello, Crystal. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being on. So, Liz, tell us who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been with It Works.
All right. I'm Liz Barton, and I am from Kansas City, Missouri. Go Royals! Woo! Let's see. I think we're winning. I've been kind of keeping my eye on the score on the World Series game, so fingers crossed tonight, right? Anyway, it's from Kansas City, Missouri, and I've been with It Works since January of 2012. So a little over 2.5 years.
Awesome. I didn't realize that. We started at the same time, actually.
Okay, fun.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Okay. I was definitely different than the other two because I had to try this product before I would even think about selling it because I didn't believe it was going to work. There was no way that this wrap was really going to do what they said it was going to do. So I saw it on Facebook, and it kept scrolling through my news feeds, and I just would shake my head each time I saw it, thinking there is no way in how that really works. And then one night, it was probably almost 10 o'clock at night, I was sitting there, and I got really desperate. I was frustrated with my body. I had 2 boys at this point, and I just could not get my tummy to look like it did prior to having kids. A lot of moms can probably relate to that. And so I messaged the person on Facebook. Didn't know her that well, but I thought, you know what, I want one of those things. I just want one because I wanted to test it. And if it worked, then I had bigger and better ideas. I thought if it worked, I could possibly see myself selling something like this because it would go crazy. It would go viral. My mom would want it. My aunt would want it. My sister would want it. I just knew so many people that if it did work, that would also want it too. So I Facebook messaged her at 10 o'clock at night, and she didn't message me until the next morning. And so the whole night I was like, my goodness, I'm nervous to even think what she's going to say, or am I going to really try it, or am I going to like it? So I tried it, and guess what? It worked. I loved it. I loved my results. I had results on the first wrap, and she told me when I was wrapping that 9 out of 10 people have results on their first one, and I was like, please let me be that one, because I wanted to know that time that it worked. And it did. So from that moment on, I knew that I had my hands on a gold mine. I thought, I know so many people that are going to want this. And so when she gave me those 2 options, Crystal, like you talked about, the loyal customer option and the distributor option, I knew that I wanted the product for myself, but I also knew that other people were going to want it too. And I didn't want to send them on to somebody else and then them get paid for it. I wanted to get paid for it. So I decided to go with the distributor option. For me, it was the decision of it was only $40 more than a box of wraps. So if I was going to buy a box of wraps anyways for $59, for $40 more, I could be a distributor and start making my own money. And so that's what I did. That's what I started with.
Nice. I love that. And you're so right. If you want it, so many other people want it. You said your mom would want it, your sister wanted it, everybody would want it. Your sister is actually also an ambassador, correct?
Yes, she is. Yep. She signed up. She was one of my first distributors. And so she didn't have a choice. I called her and I said, Lindsay, we're going to be rich. Come on, let's do this. Like, I knew people were going to love this. And so she was like, okay, what do you need? And she gave me her credit card number, and I said, you're buying the distributor kit. And she was like, okay, what do I do now? And I said, just start talking about it. So together we were able to build our businesses and our organizations to Ambassador Diamond. It's been a lot of fun.
That is so awesome. So, Ambassador Diamond in 2.5 years, tell us, how has your life changed?
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so I feel like I was that girl. I was an elementary education teacher, and I loved my job. I loved my job. Maybe this sounds horrible, but I never saw myself as a stay-at-home mom. I had 2 kids, but I just thought that I was career-driven, that I had went and got my master's degree. I was going to be a principal of an elementary school. I just had these high goals for myself that I had set. And so I didn't picture myself as a stay-at-home mom. So when I got into this business, that wasn't my immediate goal. My immediate goal was just to make a couple $100s a month, just to give some cushion, And as the numbers started to grow, as you saw on that chart, my goals started to change. My dreams started to change. I was making $32,000 a year as a teacher, and so when I started making $32,000 a month with It Works Global, my reality shifted, and I was dreaming way bigger. I thought that I was dreaming as a teacher, and I would be like, oh, I want to take a vacation someday when we can save up enough money for it. And now it's like, do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Like, let's just go and do it. So we, within 16 months, I was able to retire my husband at 30. He would have been, let's see, he would have been 33 years old at that time. And then I was able to leave my teaching job. And we had good jobs before, but this was just different. This was different to me. It was fun. I was hanging out with my friends on a daily basis. I was just getting to network with some really awesome people, and we were able to have a very flexible schedule. And we were able to work together, which was amazing. So definitely my life has changed in a lot of ways. Definitely dreaming bigger, able to build that dream home that we had never thought about. Like, I was on Pinterest, always the girl pinning all of these dream home pins, not thinking that I would ever be able to build it. So when we got to design it and pick everything out ourselves, like, it was just amazing. Amazing.
That is amazing. That is so awesome. Now, didn't you just move?
Yes. Yep. So we moved at the end of August. So we've just been in a couple months. So still adjusting. We're not completely settled in like home. There's a lot of things that need to be put up on the walls and still organized, but we'll get there. It's fun.
That's awesome. Just awesome just to be there, though.
Yes, yes.
All right. So Christmas cash, what's your tip?
Okay, so, tonight, I didn't know what I was going to say about Christmas cash when you messaged me earlier today, but I had an aha moment tonight. I had somebody that I'm friends with, and she's on Facebook, but she is not a customer or a distributor. She has not ever liked one of my It Works posts. She never comments on anything, but she's a friend, So I get a text message from her tonight saying, hey, do you by chance have any of those wraps? I think I'm ready to try one. And I'm like, yes, of course I do. And so my aha moment was I wanted to be available. I wanted this entire business through when I started in January till now. I want to be available to people. When people think of our wraps, I want them to think of me. So if they are within my network, wherever they are, if they're a Facebook friend, a previous coworker, somebody my husband used to work with, if they think they want a wrap, I want my name to come up in their minds. And so I think what we can do, either starting out or if we're already in this business, is be available to those people and make sure you are the person they think of when they think of these products. Because that made me $75 in cash. She bought 3 wraps from me. She was planning to go on vacation, and she thought she needed some wraps, so she was ready, and she was ready right now. And so I got to talk to her about the different options of becoming a customer and a distributor. But she's like, just give me 3. Like, I want 3 to try all 3. So I'm like, sold, So that wrap cash comes in really fast, and I know that Jessica mentioned that wrap cash too. But I just think making ourselves available, because when people have it in their minds that they want it now. And so that's going to make us that fast wrap cash, and it's going to make us the most money we can before Christmas season.
Nice. That is awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so wrapping things up a little bit here. Let's see. So you have a couple of choices here. You can become a loyal customer and get some discount on some products, earn some free products, get free shipping, all that fun stuff. Or you can join the party and become a distributor, where you can make some Christmas cash, earn some commissions and bonuses, help yourself get out of debt if that's something that you need, and enjoy some amazing friendships, fun, and freedom. Because without this business, I will tell you that, I would not, these 3 amazing women would not be a part of my life today if it wasn't for It Works Global. So, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Claudia. Thanks, Jessica. And thanks, Liz. You guys are amazing. So it's awesome for you guys to share your story with us. To everybody else out there, make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this hangout and let them answer any questions that you may have. And I hope to see you in the future. So have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us.